Let's go, guys.
Right.
Let's go, guys. And now we are starting with Gamer Legends with the Vikings and the Khmer, right, Mr. Lidakor? And then Mr. Yo with Franks and Saracens. And for you, Lidakor, who has a better combination here?
So awkward. I think Franks is definitely the better long-term cavalry civilization, but Vikings is like light years ahead of Saracens over here. Vivi is going to be playing with the Saracens, and it's just such an awkward civ. I think that Saracens can be very nice if you can find an Irish power spike, and he's already going for the market. But I think that if you just go for fast castle crossbows here with Saracens, DAUT and SLAM can just double team Mr. Yo and potentially punish him before Vivi could get to castle edge. So I think I like GL civilizations a little bit better.
Boomer civilizations. I told you, man.
Absolutely.
If you notice, look, I mean, Vikings and Khmer, like super boom civilizations, you know? And yeah, don't think we're going to see a lot of battle in feudal age, sadly.
Yeah, it seems like, especially because Yo is up against the cavalry player DAUT, and it's not like DAUT is making a lot of scouts. DAUT has 2 scouts right now, he's making a 3rd one, but really he's just making scouts for the fans, so they're not calling him a boomer, just voling and booming behind, but really full vols, sitting back and just building up that eco. Same thing for SLAM here.
I think DAUT picked also Khmer last weekend, right? Yeah.
I don't remember, but you can clearly tell what they're up to with these civilizations. That's basically the strategy of DAUT and SLAM in these 2v2s, because as much as we are laughing about them being big boomers, it's their strategy that they are just so good at when it comes to surviving and booming behind. Like many people would just go free TC boom and then die to army. DAUT and SLAM don't really do that. They just survive and then win because they have a much better economy than you do.
No, well, but anyway, I was joking, like SLAM is a player that play excellent with the meta, really good with the archer. He always go with the archers. In this couple, guys, SLAM is gonna be the archer player and then DAUT the cavalry one. I would be surprised otherwise, and simple because also SLAM is faster with the micro as well.
Yeah, usually in GL, DAUT is almost exclusively cavalry play. If you look at team game tournaments like Battle of Africa, DAUT, like there was either Viper or DAUT as pocket, and like SLAM, Taro, Jordan, Lily, they are the flanks in most cases in team games. So makes sense that DAUT is the cavalry player now and SLAM is the archer player as well.
Don't remind the Battle of Africa. I get nostalgic. I get nostalgic, amigo. I get nostalgic. But jokes aside, look at this. How the boomers, in quotes and joking, are getting now the aggressive position here and forcing Vivi to get back with those villages on the ferries. But still, Vivi is up to castle age because this Saracens market is just absolutely sick.
Indeed it is. On the other hand, though, you have Vikings just flat out economy, and look at this. It's basically the same castle age time, but Vivi sold his stone, SLAM didn't, so yeah, this is why I'm not impressed by Saracens. I feel like a civ with good eco can do just as much as Saracens can.
Yeah, in Empire Wars for sure. But now we have to see, because what Vivi gonna do is to go all in. He's not even thinking to make an extra TC. That's why he doesn't care about the stone. And right now, with only that the scout, look at the SLAM micro, yes, but Vivi has the heal advantage. Numbers, 8 archers for SLAM, 9 for Vivi. And is he gonna keep chasing those archers or he will go attack? He's not going to attack, he's keep attacking there. Now, some small heal advantage for SLAM, but Vivi is doing a good job there.
I think it tells a lot about the game right now that DAUT has 0 army and Mr. Yo has 0 army as well. How often do you see that? Not even a single scout for these 2 players.
Yeah, well, they lost everything in those battles, but they are still not producing more because they know exactly what is going to happen. And the thing here is, who's gonna play better for the 1TC push? Mr. Yo or DAUT? Mr. Yo is already doing triple stable, while I see 2 stables for DAUT. So if Mr. Yo is going crazy aggressive also with the archers for the Saracens, Gamer Leo might have a bad time.
Yeah, that could be troublesome. It looks like Nightwolf Palace is just thinking about, okay, we're up against big boomers, might as well go super aggressive with Saracen crossbows and then just spam Frankish knights. crossbows will be in a little faster here for Vivi as well, which would secure that hill for him.
Okay, look at those crossbows getting the timing advantage. And look at MR.YO going already for forging as well. So he has already one upgrade more. He's doing a second TC. Look at that goal on the right side, Lidakor, with that TC securing 2 goals in the same spot. What the hell?
Yeah, that's a very nice down center. Slam is going to have a TC on his gold mine, which is sort of important for him. Same thing for DAUT. Vivi is going to play 1 TC on, and I love how Slam is just distracting those crossbows. Vivi will be forced to chase, so Vivi can't attack, and with Saracens you want to attack.
Okay. He's chasing those arches. Okay, I want to also clarify that you can confirm that because the recorded games guys are just given randomly, not given by the team that is winning or losing. It's randomly. It can be either POV. So even if you see those messages with transition to castles in Chinese, that means absolutely nothing.
Exactly. That just means that that is from the White Wolf Palace team if the text is Chinese, but we select it randomly exactly because of this. So if you actually select always the winner, I think back in Vubli we had something like that the winner had to submit Rex, but we don't do that anymore because otherwise it's predictable based on the language. Yeah, exactly. It's randomly selected.
Anyway,
whose Rex are used.
DAUT, it's getting out together with the Slam. Lovely. Well, MR.YO is in the middle of the map. They have to be careful. Obviously, Billy's number is the same, but look at the military numbers right now. The Saracens with double the archers and the Vikings.
Yeah, other side though, Slam is free TCs, DAUT is free TCs as well. So, as we expected, it's gonna be a big boom from GL. So, it's going to be up for Vivi and MR.YO to do damage here. But it's very hard when there's free, very well positioned TCs for Slam. Although you have these Saracen siege crossbows, so life is a little bit easier.
Yeah, but it's not all about that. If they take now a good battle, it's gonna snowball very, very fast. And I wouldn't be surprised that Vivi is going to go all in 1 TC for a long, long time. And then MR.YO is the one who is gonna go more economy. You know, he has 2 TCs, which is fine for Franks. He might do another soon, but the amount of army they have is insane. 36, 17, even Thambrin right now, so he has all the upgrades. If they take a good battle now, they might kill everything, but the reinforcements are being killed also by Islam, and they are not doing anything. They are in the middle of the map, Lidakor.
Yeah, they wanted to go for DAUT. Very nice move from GL to counterattack, because I think it was a good idea from White Wolf Palace to just go for the push on DAUT. But now they have to defend here, and that's not something that Saracens want to do, although GL could lose their army very easily here.
Yeah. I think maybe it's on purpose what the Chinese did here, because now look at the spot, they can't run away, they cannot run away, and they might kill a lot of units.
Yo has reinforcements coming from the right, so it's going to be very easy to get some more knights on top of those crossbows.
Look at the score. How he's just increasing and increasing, killing absolutely everything. Oh man, it's almost double the army, and I wouldn't be even surprised to see a custom forward or a siege workshop from Vivi, honestly. Now he's gonna take everything, and I with the amount of army he has, it's time to push completely.
Exactly. That's something I was about to ask you before that fight actually started, that Vivi is mining stone really heavily, and with Saracens, oftentimes you just sell your stone, but one of the ways that you could break this defensive position from Slam is castle drop him. Think about a castle close to that primary gold and those 2 stones. That would be a disaster for Slam.
But he's doing 2 extra town centers. What is this? Okay, look at DAUT trying to counterattack to Yo, but MR.YO is walling at home. He has also knights and he's gonna be defending. Amount of army. Whoa, man. I mean, seriously, Lidakor. It's 9 villas more for DAUT, but look at the amount of knights from MR.YO. What the hell? Amount of knights. He's gonna take CCs as well. He's killing everything, Lidakor.
Exactly, and right now Slam doesn't have gold income, and Slam has to buy stone to repair the TC. He didn't have stone, so he couldn't repair, losing all those villagers. Slam's eco is falling apart here.
What eco? I love to say that because look at now the villages. I mean, when you have been with 3 TCs all the time, man, this is total domination by WWP, man, by the Chinese team. It's just over, man. They have destroyed in one attack leaderboard.
Yeah, Slam's eco is just falling apart. 4 on wood, 3 on food, 5 on gold. That's Slam's economy right now. And he's down to 53 villagers, and he was on 3 TCs.
But he has
more vills with 1 TC.
Yes. He has 40 villages safe in the DAUT centers. He's incredible, man. His total destruction. Wow. I mean, well, that's a completely different strategy from the previous series, to be honest. It was more meta, going more TCs, but they were also Franks went 2 TCs, so kinda MR.YO was all in because he didn't go for the typical 3 TCs and is still not on 3 tone centers.
Yeah, as he's trying to get into DAUT's base here. DAUT rushing up some market walls to stop that. But I mean, at this point it's all about losing Slam. DAUT is getting great to Imp, but even if he gets to Imp, he will never have Pod in, so best he can do is Cavalier.
Well, if he can get there, he can really do the job. Cavaliers, if the others are in castle, they might destroy still. But similar numbers, no, MR.YO has more, will kill all the knights. And then he will have to, oh my god, another TC down for Slam.
Yeah, this is perfectly fine for Yo. Trading even with the DAUT, while Vivi is destroying Slam. And Slam doesn't have a food eco to actually keep those DCs working consistently as 6 on food.
MR.YO, 6 stables, okay? Yeah, 6 stables as well for DAUT, but MR.YO is just spamming knights all the time, and like you said, that trade is just amazing for him, and then is forcing DAUT with that one to be, well, unable to go up to Imperial League. You
Exactly.
See, remember? Yeah.
DAUT has to just keep pumping out knights, and look at this, DAUT is chasing the army on the north. There is some knights coming from the south. Crossbows are now also going towards the base of DAUT here.
Yeah, and now Red, exactly, as you say, is gonna kill all the villains. This game is, they are not resigning, obviously. Imperial Age for Vivi, wow! Perfect execution, Linecore.
Yeah, I didn't expect Saracens to be this good in the hands of Vivi and Yo, but it looks like they're out here for blood.
Well, maybe it's not Vivi. Look at that nickname. My Chinese is poor. Maybe it's Leaks? Maybe. Who knows? Nah, it's Vivi. I think Leaks is not really playing in the tournament so far. And, wow. Total and brutal domination.
And now DAUT is losing PCs, so rebuilding that eco is also going to be harder. It's one thing that you lose vills, but when you lose the TCs, you won't be able to rebuild that eco. Wow. GL knows that. GG's, and this is the first game that Gamer Legion B loses in the tournament. They won 3-0 in their previous set, and this is the White Wolf Palace that almost lost to Rulers of Rome in the last round.
This is, but you know why I think happen these things? Players are human, and I really think that the players also doesn't play with the same motivation against some teams and the others. Probably shouldn't be like this, yeah. But I believe that they feel more confident against Rulers of Rome, no disrespect, obviously, because they played great.
I think it also depends on the play styles. Like, you see that in Empire Wars you can play super aggressive, or you can sit behind and boom. That's there in RM as well, but in RM you always have a little bit more room for error than Empire Wars. So, really, some opponents that are a lot more aggressive than you expect might just surprise you.
Yeah, I was just checking all the statistics while we were talking, and DAUT got the best economy, but for what? For nothing, right? While the military numbers and the radio kill death was insane for Vivi with the Saracens. Well, even MR.YO did a crazy KD for a cavalry ship, amazing, and now game number 2.
Yeah, that's 97 kills, 50. All right, so welcome back to the second game in this best of 5 in between DAUT and Slam versus Yo and Vivi, apparently. Map is Canberra, the first home map of GL. Yo and Lix are on the left side with Burgundians and Malay versus Bohemians for Slam in green and Byzantines for DAUT in blue. That's a very awkward civilization combination for GL.
Well, they're probably going to go to boot Binnickley. You know? Because I'm thinking what they are going to do, and since I see how DAUT is doing already the dog, and not going for archery range, because there was a possibility that they were going both for archers, because Bohemians is a archer civilization for sure, but no, DAUT is just going for one dog at home, then one dog now in the middle with Byzantine. Remember that the fire ships will fire faster. Well, Byzantine is one of the greatest defensive civilizations. And then Malay, we talked before in the previous series, right? That the speed they get to go up faster than any other is make them very dangerous in this map.
Yeah, DAUT was thinking about dropping a dock in the face of Vivi now, but he might pay the price because that villager is now too exposed to the scouts. That was a bad decision there from DAUT, and he's going to pay for it.
Yeah, a greedy one, and there is also a spear now that is gonna help because he did a micro. Well, let's see what is the strategy. Slam is going for the castle age. He's doing market, not doing any army. And he's gonna go minus stone, and we will have the new unique units on the field, it seems.
Oh, a side wagon. That's an interesting idea. Other side we have Yo. This time he's the boomer, or the bozo and heavy plow in feudal age with Burgundians. And you have Vivi who's just making archers, but this means DAUT could get the fish in the middle.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, we will see. He's doing a horse collar. Definitely Slam is about to go up to castle age. As you said, Yo with the... Ooh, minus stone too. We're going to see unique units all over, castle drops. I don't know what is going to happen, but this is not going to be a normal meta game with the scout and archers.
Absolutely. Look at what Slam is doing, making a little wall around that bay. So he's scared of landings, probably.
Oh, and he's walling the water completely.
That's so weird, because DAUT has ships, so DAUT could just tell him, hey, there's a landing coming. Looks like DAUT is making multiple docks. He just wants to go for full fishing.
Wow. 3 dogs. Okay.
First to castle is Slam. Oh, that's it. I'm just saying that first to castle is going to be Slam, and indeed, that's going to be Hussite wagons here for him.
Okay, let's see how strong they are. Probably it's gonna be the first time that we're going to see those units in a tournament, right?
Yeah, I think it's actually a good idea, because if you think about it, Hussite wagons die pretty badly to melee cavalry, but there isn't really a lot of cavalry right now. Against just full archers from Malay, Hussite wagons will be pretty decent. And for Yo, what is he planning? He's moving out with an outpost, 5
Castle
villagers.
drop too.
Does he want to castle drop Slam here? He's still 1.5 minutes away from Imperial, or from Castle Age, so...
No, he's
Slam
doing
will have the
towers.
castle finished.
He's doing towers. He want to get the middle. Don't want to... I mean, honestly, these towers can work because DAUT has invested on the water a lot. So if he's doing towers around that, and now the archers are coming, look how much he's gonna lose DAUT. He's gonna lose a lot, but there's a galley. Okay, the archers are there, not gonna be an oath, and maybe another tower, because how much stone has Mr. Yo? 330 stone, so not an oath to make a castle.
Yeah, I think a second tower makes some sense here. He just needs to deny that one fish, that's the weird thing here. There's a lot of fish in the middle, but it's very easy to deny. There's the defensive castle for Slam. Also a monastery, and if you look at the relic positions, pretty much all of them are on the right side. So
yeah,
it's relatively easy for Slam to pick those up.
Well, yeah, it should be, but there's archers as well from Vivi. Malay, he's gonna be also, he's in castles, everyone is in castles already, monastery, so you can see how Vivi is going right away for the monastery as well. Not only to get the relics, but maybe also for convert units. But those are siege, the unique units, so you need redemption to convert them, right?
You do, indeed. As
problem.
Botkin Arrow is coming in here for Yo, so he really wants to reach those fishing ships in the middle, but he still cannot. He's gonna
will do
pick
a
up
castle.
one more or so.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe
Imperial!
he's going to. Oh my
Imperial!
goodness!
Slam! Imperial! Right away to Imperial! Ay, ay, ay. Well, on the way to Imperial, 12 minutes. Not bad.
How did he even afford this?
I mean, let's remind these two people, Ludacor, very important. Who were the finalists in the last Master of Arena?
Slam and Baba Orum, right?
And DAUT.
DAUT?
Slam and DAUT. So what I'm trying to say is we got the boomers and the clowns in the same team. So I mean, we can expect this kind of a strategy for sure. And well, here we are with DAUT and Slam doing some masterpiece.
Yeah, and there is going to be monks for Slam. Wouldn't even be surprised to see Hussite reforms here, to be honest. Just get those food-costing monks out there. That could be a nice idea. Or you could already get a university up if you're Slam. Get chemistry while you're going up. You get chemistry and you can go bombard cannons immediately.
Yeah, well, but the truth is that Slam obviously is at the limit. Like, he's up to Imperial, but he doesn't have a like crazy economy. Now look at those, taking the monks with those archers. He convert also one of those wagons. He's gonna take the relic. There you go. You need to go back with the monk, not through that area. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I really like to see these kind of situations because I want to see how the pros are able to counter this kind of fast Imperial, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about. DAUT using his ships to open up the walls of Vivi, so Slam can roll in with the wagons. DAUT also has a couple of war galleys harassing Yo's bay. On the other hand, Yo is castle dropping DAUT casually over here.
Yeah. What is DAUT going to do now? Because at home he got nothing.
So DAUT has a big fishing eco, by the way. That's actually very, very helpful here, even getting Gillnet. And now Slam, apparently just going full monks here. Atonement, block printing. He just wants to convert the monks of Vivi. That was the plan. He's going fast team, so he gets Atonement and, more importantly, block printing. And Vivi wants to react to the wagons with Redemption monks. You react to that with Atonement monks.
Well, Slam is going full clone strategy, I mean. Full clone. But no, don't convert now. Ay, ay, ay. If he's converting those, he's converting one. He need to go back now. And now, as you said, he can convert those monks very, very easily because they have block printed 3 extra range. He need the crossbows, he need the botkin. Now let's see if he's gonna snipe those. And he want to make also a second castle forward. There you go.
Oh my goodness, that's such a beautiful clown game. Oh, there's a monk getting converted, and now that can also convert additional monks. Things are falling apart here for Vivi.
Well, but Vivi is trying to kill the monks. He's gonna be able to kill them. Man, this is full clown activated. I told you. You asked me before, what do you think about Canberra? You got your answer in this game.
I love this map. It's so crazy that it's just fun. Now, DAUT is in a bit of a trouble because there's a couple of Custeliers breaking in, and I think Yo might even drop a second castle in his face. So, Vivi and DAUT are both pretty close to dying here.
Yeah, but the thing here is, this is like a 2-1 versus 1 right now. Who is gonna lose faster? That's the thing here. DAUT or Vivi? Because DAUT is now dying.
Yeah, Vivi does, or Yo doesn't have siege here, whereas Slam can just march in and convert the buildings. On the other hand, Vivi is gonna have way... Well, Yo is gonna have way better economy compared to Slam. So Slam went for fast aim, his eco is not going to be very strong. Two more monks converted there.
Vivi just need to get time, and he can move, but there's a third castle for Slam. Slam has 52 villages, 17 army. How is his army? 8 monks, 6 wagons, 3 traps, which he can, obviously with the traps, move Vivi completely at the back, Mr. Yo with the top score in the game, and now going Rams, killing the market, taking houses, and trying to get Lidacor absolutely everything on DAUT base.
But DAUT is 30 seconds away from Imp, and DAUT has enough stone for the castle.
Ooh, Oh my god, if this is a DAUT castle, if this is a DAUT castle, Lidak or what? Come on, man, go with the Rams. In mind, if he's killing that castle, he need to kill the castle.
Does he even see that? Oh yeah, now he sees it, but those Rams won't get there in time, and then traps will come in. And this is where the wagons will be so useful for Slam. He can just camp beneath town centers and kill everything.
Well, he's doing TCs in that spot. What is he doing with those? What?
That's the Imp TC for Vivi that's coming up. And I think Slam can take the TC down before Imp.
It's gonna be difficult, this Malai.
1 minute still, and there is 2 traps, and no villagers to repair. I don't think that this TC stays up until Imp.
Yeah, but is he gonna shoot there? He's gonna take the traps? Yeah, he's gonna be close. He's gonna be very close. Well, there's village inside. I believe that he will repair. And then Imperial H for MR.YO as well. But look at DAUT, how he also have 85 villages even under the pressure. That's
10 seconds. Vivi has to repair. Vivi has to repair. It's gonna be close, but he's gonna get there in him.
Yeah, but what he's going to achieve now with the Imperial? Oh my goodness! 35 villages doing a castle for Vivi. His score is, well, pretty solid. Only 1,400 score behind than everyone else. And look at that mining camp. Close to the castle there. And well, trying to hold, but Vivi has 61 villages and the beautiful amount of 1 army.
Yeah, he's about to lose a bunch of villas on the north. Slam is making a TC in the middle of the farming eco for Vivi. It's like, hey, I don't have a good farming eco, might as well just take your farms.
What? Such a thief, man. Well, he's not even moving those wagons. Still killing more villages.
Yeah, he's just shredding them. Behind this one, DAUT actually lost his fishing eco because there is guard towers from Yo now. And Yo is keeping that castle alive, but I mean, White Wolf Plus has 9 army versus 40.
Yeah, well, problem here is what Vivi can do right now.
Look at Slam converting all those villagers. Slam doesn't have a great eco, so he will just convert an economy for himself.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you check, what Slam has been doing is just few monks and traps, and then now he's moving behind that because Vivi couldn't do anything against this clone strategy, but we see how MR.YO keep trying chemistry and doing Hussars. Well, Hussars is not a bad one to go for that monks.
Yeah, it's not. Especially, you might need those hand cannons against the pikemen of DAUT, but DAUT is already switching into Orbs, and Vivi is just dead. 49 villagers, 1 army, and the wagons are just rolling through his base here. He's just mass migrating to Yo's base. He's like, that's a gold mine I'm going to take.
Yeah, and MR.YO, he's doing university, he's doing a tower, I don't know for what, that tower maybe to avoid the archers because he see the archers coming. I mean, honestly, if he was able to spam good amount of Hussars, MR.YO, he could do a really good job with the army that they have, but it start to be, how many? 10 monks, 16 wagons, even with so many Hussars, it won't be enough. Well, they are trying because these Chinese players, right, Lidakor, try hard all the time.
Yeah, and remember, Bohemian pikemen also do bonus damage against cavalry, so Slam has the economy to just add a couple of pikemen over here without problems.
Okay, he's taking the monks. He's killing all the monks, actually. Whoa, he killed all the monks. He's trying to make a tower, but those wagons domination. He's trying to take the trap. Yeah, but how do you stop now, DAUT? Well, this is pure. Yeah, I like this because this is pure strategy game. I mean, I like this map and this strategy they use it, Gamer Legion, because here it's not about who is faster micro, who is getting meta. In this one, there's no meta. It's a full strategy and a plan by DAUT and Slam.
Yeah, and their plan actually is better. Slam will actually have his TC up. What I like about Slam's approach is that he transitioned into a very nice boom after the fast imp. Oftentimes you see players go fast imp and then they are like 50 vills, and if they don't win the game early, then they would just get out boomed and lose eventually. But he transitioned very nicely to a boom.
Yeah. well, I don't want to be repetitive, Lidacor, for you also and for your viewers, but what we said in the start that Gamer Legends are. So,
Well,
they have
boomers.
to confirm, man. The boomers. They're boomers. And clowns now at the same time, so that's solid, right? I mean, in my end, clowns and boomer is almost impossible to kill.
Yeah,
Wow.
clowns and boomers.
Good combination.
Yeah, it's my favorite combination, I have to say.
Yeah.
Vivi's at 48 villagers, but that won't last long. At this rate, Vivi might even go defeated.
GG.
GG is called indeed. And talk about the clown play here for Gamer Legion.
For me, Lidacor, the most fun game to watch today. I mean, there were some crazy battles and so on, but this was something different, like super fun to watch, really.
Yeah, and really what I like about this is that we often underappreciate how easy it is with Bohemians to play fast Imperial. And Slam didn't even go for Bombard Cannons, but you got the cheaper University as well if you want to go for that. Free mining camp upgrade, so if you don't get pushed, a fast Imperial can work nicely, and that's what we saw here.
I mean, Lidacor, for the statistics for the future, when we finish the tournament and so on, 12 minutes Imperial, you know? I mean, 12 minutes, 29 seconds Imperial. So, well, that's say everything, man. 12 minutes Imperial, that's sick, man. And DAUT 17, you know? So, not really bad. Everyone was fast, you know, but 12 minutes, come on. It's just amazing.
That's really fast in Empire Wars. But yeah, Slam, it was basically Slam carrying this game most of the time. DAUT just did what he had to. He secured the middle and also just held on against MR.YO until Slam defeated Vivi here. Beautiful in timing. 12 minutes.
Time for game number 3, amigos. We're going to enjoy a lot.
Oh. Alright, so welcome back to Cape of Storms. Right side is Vietnamese and Hans for you and Vivi, which are pretty standard civs here. Other side, Mayan's flank for Slam, and DAUT is playing Japanese Pocket, which in the first glance looks very weird, but Gia has been doing this back in the days. I remember that, like, we pretty much used this map for Tupos 1 and 2 as well, and Gia loved to use Japanese Pocket for the fish boom, and just go for knights. Japanese knights are perfectly fine. The only problem is what happens when you get to Imp, because they lack +4 defense. But this game doesn't really go to Imp, and then Japanese Fish Boom plus cheap Mayan Archers could be a very dangerous combination.
Yeah, and DAUT really need to a little bit to multitask a little bit better, because look at how he's taking the hunt in the north. Look at the ostrich. He could be even farther, and it will be in my country. Come on, and he didn't notice. But as you were talking, the scouts from Japanese, the old scouts didn't have the bloodless, but that's changed a long time ago. So should be completely fine. But I don't see yet. Okay, now he's doing the scout. The thing here is gonna be worthy the fishing ship. It all depends, because if MR.YO, for example, is also going for fish and going some galley, well, obviously they have double HP. Those fishing ships not easy to kill. But as you said, they need to kill in early game, because if they can go longer, how the Japanese, as let's say Pocket, is going to compete with the Hans?
Yeah, absolutely not. In fact, even early game, Japanese have a hard time against Hans, because as you said, DAUT is able to go for a mill with the cheaper mill for Japanese and the dock. But behind this one, Yo also has a dock himself, so it's not like Yo is that much better. Yo also has Hunt here.
Yeah, and remember, it's very important. Stable's producing 20% faster, and look at Mr. DAUT already doing a skill bar in armor. Okay, that's probably great, but as I said, and he's doing the same, MR.YO. I mean, Hans for me is one of the best for this kind of battles and this kind of maps. For that, I was also surprised in the previous series that they didn't use it.
Yeah, I think Hans is the best civ here. You also have faster working stable when you research bloodlines, so you can get bloodlines pretty fast here as well. Plus, Hans don't have to make houses, so you don't have to focus on that, which is very helpful in such an open and aggressive map.
Yeah, and at the end, we never count, Lidacor, how much wood you are saving not having to make house. There's a big battle there. I'm just checking as well as you probably are doing. and a pretty close one. They have the same army, and as I say, the hands are saving a lot of wood. Yeah, you start with 100 less, but it doesn't matter, you know? Like
It's
at the end,
houses.
you have 3 houses, exactly.
Yeah. And the thing is that it's not an awful lot of wood, it's a matter of when you save that wood. So you don't have to spend wood early on houses, that's the key thing here, I think. That you can go for a dock easier, you can go for a mill on the outside. And at the end of the day, both Yo and DAUT have fishing eco and hunt.
Leadercore, Slam is up to Castle Age, man.
Yeah, Mayan powers. One of the
timing-
reasons why we see Mayans banned so frequently.
This timing Castle Age is disgusting, man. Seriously, man. What the hell? Because he has 59 villages, but he has 12 armies, so he has army, and now when he get the crossbows, well, I don't know, his PP is about to go up, but obviously Slam need to save those archers. He's gonna save them. I think they are. DAUT is trying to hold the position as well, but I don't know. This time and up, leadercore can be crucial.
Exactly, and there is no bloodlines yet for DAUT. There is already bloodlines here for Yo. Although as long as the scouts are just dancing, bloodlines versus no bloodlines is not a problem. And it looks like GL is holding this. With the help of that tower, I think DAUT will have his army safe until Castle Age, which is a massive power spike here.
Oh wow. Well, let's see because this is well, yeah, he's gonna go up to Castle Age, but in 5 seconds he's going to be there. And I don't know. Not looking.
Yeah, it's now crossbow Botkin. You will have a defensive tower, so you will play 1 TC. That means University for Slam, and that's exactly what he's doing. DAUT, on the other hand, triple stable scouts.
Oh, but I think leadercore they are going to go to DAUT. Yeah, this is the best way because now blue need to go there or they will kill DAUT. So the advantage Slam is getting is gone.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta raid DAUT over here. And even if you lose those archers at this point, for Vivi, the key thing is that they need to delay these crossbows pushing.
Yeah, it's a big damage here for DAUT for sure. And then if you get that damage, what advantage are you getting to having here the Japanese? The Hanses will be lovely, and still, well, soon Castle is from Vivi.
Yeah, DAUT is trying to trap the army, but at this point, Vivi just needs to focus Vills. Kill a couple more villagers from DAUT. DAUT is 52, Yo is at 55, but the big difference is look at Yo's resources. He's clicking to Castle Age, DAUT is not.
Amazing. That's amazing. That's really, really good. I mean, with the hands, he got already 3 stables. Now he's massing more and more. And look at the amount of archery ranges. Look at the amount of archery ranges for Vivi. 5 archery ranges. So this is absolutely an amazing move by WWP, and well, he's trying to also take the fishing ships. I see. Yeah, I mean, he's 5 archery ranges, man. I mean, if he lost the archers, he's gonna catch up the numbers, man.
Indeed, he does. And Yo actually sent a fire galley to push DAUT's fishing eco. That's something that helps. And as you said, now crossbows have to walk all the way through the map, which buys time for Vivi. And at the end of the day, it's 25 versus 15 crossbows. Not ideal, but in exchange, you have the extra HP for Vietnamese, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, he only need to get time to get now Mr. Yo there. You can see how Japanese economy obviously is great, and that's why DAUT is now on the way to Castle Age, but hands are hands. Simple.
DAUT is coming in here with some scouts from the north. This is not something that you see very often, and it could really surprise Mr. Yo. As looks like Yo still has a couple of scouts pushing Slam's base as well.
Yeah, but Mr. Yo reaction was instant. He's gonna lose maybe 1 or 2 villages, could be a massacre, but he's not. He lost 1 village at leadercore. That's an amazing move by Yo.
Indeed it is. Archer fight on the left side, no ballistics yet for Vivi. Just now finishing University. I think Vivi just needs to sit behind that tower, mass archers in those ranges, and then pop them out and surround that army.
Yeah, but you see how Slam is immediately going back a little bit when he saw the tower, and he will have to go even more back ballistic, and now chain barding armor incoming from Mr. Yo. That's oof, gonna be difficult in my opinion. Don't know what you think.
Yeah, that's going to be very difficult, and I like that Yo is making fire galleys here, even getting the war galley upgrade. Because if DAUT loses the fishing eco, you lose every advantage that you have with Japanese.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I really love the Hans gear, but still, the numbers are... Man, he's 37 arches for Slam. Slam is playing amazing. Well, Mayans are Mayans, obviously, but what the hell? How are you gonna stop that? I mean, they need a siege war shot.
They absolutely do. Although I think they're just waiting for the knights here. But now DAUT is up to castlage, so DAUT will have knights as well, going for second TC. 3 stables versus 3 as well.
This is scout at the back that from DAUT that is killing already 2-3 villages from MR.YO. And he's gonna kill another. I don't know if you've seen that TC that he's building on the goal. Yeah, he's taking another. He's taking few villages for Yo. Yo is under 55 villages. Obviously, he has double the army. And don't think that DAUT will be able to really catch up if MR.YO play properly to catch up the knights number. So, what is better here, Lidakor? Having a lot more knights or this amount of archers from Slam?
Oh, it's hard to say. I think having better knight numbers is better than having better archer numbers, but it depends on how much more knights you have and how much more archers you have. The fishing eco is going to slowly go down here for DAUT thanks to the fire ships, and the ecos are now in the favor of White Wolf Palace.
Oh wow. Well, you can see how he's catching up the numbers. He's not double anymore. 44, 35, he's getting there and also doing the thumbprint. Whoa! I mean, we forgot about the 5 archery ranges. How many archery ranges got the Slam? 4 already too. But you cannot produce forever. I mean, well, it's getting closer and closer. Billy's numbers a little bit more for Yo and Vivi, but Army a little bit more for DAUT and Slam.
Indeed. There is already 2 TCs for DAUT, making the third one. Yo is gonna have 3 TCs as well, so both pocket players on 3 for now. As you said, Thumbring could be a deciding factor here between those archers, and I think we're getting closer to a big fight.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna take it, but we have also the clues too. Do you remember if he did the Thumbring blue? I don't remember. No. MR.YO with the craziest score, but Thumbring is just amazing.
Slam is just beating Thumbring, and Slam doesn't have +2 defense either. +2 defense is coming in for Vivi, so even with Thumbring, Vivi's crossbows would be way better. 64 versus 65 villagers between the 2 pockets, just super close.
Yeah, but very, very close. And well, and now the HP from those Vietnam archers matters a lot as well. Anyway, we will see the battle. We see also a few scouts as well ready now DAUT at the back, but we want to focus completely in the middle of that screen, Lidakor, because that battle can be the battle of the game. There's a lot of army for both players, but I really believe that now Yo and Vivi are getting the advantage.
It seems like it. Knight numbers are better for Yo here, and crossbow numbers also better for Vivi.
No.
Ranges is coming in crazy, and now Slam is forced back.
They lost everything. They really lost everything there. Look at the army now, getting more and more numbers. Wow, 28, 48 now. Lidakor, how do you come back now in that one? Very, very difficult.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult, and the bigger thing here is that the longer the game goes, the better it is for Yo and Vivi. Because the Japanese will not be a good cavalry civ in Imp, so DAUT and Slam are on a timer.
And just think also how many stables MR.YO has at 20% faster production. So even if DAUT is producing all the time, he's gonna keep taking a lot. I don't know if this is a good battle here for Vivi. We're gonna find out very soon. But he still have how many archers? Well, the same, 26, 25, but where's Yo? Where's your knight?
It's fine for Vivi, I think. Yo is moving in on the left side with some knights. I think they want to do some raiding. It wasn't really a good fight for Vivi, but it was a fairly even one. Still 4 right? For Vivi. Yeah. And now it's 36 crossbows versus 26, and those crossbows, Vivi will just force his opponents to chase those crossbows, and Yo is moving in on the left with knights into DAUT space.
Yeah, and in front also coming with more. There is also a siege war shop coming. The domination is starting to be real, and Billy's number is already 20 more, military 20 more as well. Is looking great for Yo and Vivi.
Yeah, DAUT has 3 fire galleys pushing the fishing geek of Yo now. Yo's gonna have to make a demo to fight them, but as we discussed, forward siege workshop, and look at that food count for Vivi. And look at that gold count.
He's going to him. He's going in. Well, he's on 1 TC and not getting raided for a long time already, so why not? He's only doing archers, so it's normal to get now the resources to go up, but this game won't go to Imperial because, in my opinion, this is gonna be over before that, since now MR.YO is in a total domination mode activated.
Exactly. You see that Slam was chasing the crossbows of Vivi on the north, and when he moved away with his crossbows, Yo sent in the knights to Slam's base, and now Slam doesn't have safe gold, Slam doesn't have safe wood, Slam has nothing.
Yeah, it's GG. It's GG. And now Imperial Age for Vivi. Well, honestly, I mean, if Japanese is an interesting choice, they can't compete with the Hans. Seriously.
No.
They
I don't even know if there is any other civ that can compete with Hans here. Maybe I can see Magyars. Berbers in Castle Age, but in Feudal, not so much. But yeah, absolutely in Castle Age. I'm thinking Bulgarians maybe, or Magyars could be nice for the power spikes at least.
Yeah. Well, Magyars was banned, if I'm not wrong. So, but yeah, talking about what it can be, DAUT is now trying to kill all those archers, but it's kinda late. And those knights, man, he has so many knights, but the big thing here is 27 villages more for red, Vivi, more army, and going to Imperial.
And look at the knights now from MR.YO, they're just tearing apart DAUT's eco right now. Vivi's at 100, or Vivi's at 66 vills, but Yo is at 102, DAUT is down to 76. I mean, 113 villagers for GL, 103 for Yo alone.
That says everything, right? And now cleaning all the units from Islam, we might see the GG guys, and this has been a domination, Honestly, it feels like if there is not some special strategy, at least for the first 3 games, MR.YO and Vivi dominate.
Yeah, it's very weird because against Heresy they didn't seem to have very good team chemistry, as Slam just caused the GG. White Wolf Palace takes game number 3 now, securing their own home map in a quite back and forth game. For quite a lot of time it looked like it's going to be better for DAUT and Slam.
Yeah, but there was a point that when the hands start to make the difference, they took a battle with a lot more knights, and that was not because DAUT wasn't producing. It's because Hans just, I mean, he's 3 stables. He has 3 stables. Well, how many stables from DAUT? 5 stables, man. With 5 stables, he never was able to match up the numbers, you know, because Hans are Hans, and it's not to you know, to make it like a joke or okay, being said always that Hans are Hans, but it's true. 3 stables, and he was having more army all the time. Crazy stuff.
And as I said, the additional small stuff that you don't have to build houses, so you can focus more on fighting, you don't have to spend wood. Those are the things that really make Hans a very devastating civ here. So faster working stables is obviously nice, but it's not only about that. That's why Hans are just so dangerous. And in the end, Slam's eco got pushed back, and White Wolf Palace moves to match point.
Domination? Well, we will see in game number 4.
As
let's go! So we are in game number 4, Rockslide, and we have as a yellow and red WWP on the right with Aztecs and Kumans, very interesting one. On the left, Berbers and Tatars. A lot about the timing, because if here the Aztecs, obviously Kumans get faster into the Castle Age, what you can do, man. But if it's the opposite, Slam with Tatars thumbling for free, and DAUT with Berbers, cheaper knights, can be sick. And I feel that DAUT and Slam will try to go Castle this as soon as possible.
yeah, this could be an interesting matchup because Tatars don't have a good matchup against Aztecs and triple barracks eagles, but if there is one civ that can just destroy the Aztec eagle play, that's Berbers. Aztecs trying to flood Eagles, you flood Knights. And DAUT is going for Market indeed. I wouldn't even be surprised to see DAUT making stables close to Slam's base and just fighting off the Eagles like that. And for Vivi, he won't be making a lot of army, or at least Castle Age army for a long time, because he's on 2 TCs.
Yeah, it's true, but we have seen in Empire Wars how the Kuman's double TC, it has a different impact with the random map. You don't get that huge advantage, but also you don't get super delayed to go Castle Age, you know, which makes sense because you are producing a lot of economy right away, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tricky, Kumans. I mean, obviously with the combination with Aztecs, it's not a good choice for me.
I think the reason why they're picking Kumans here is because this guarantees that you have a safe gold mine on the outside. And that's probably what Yo and Vivi are thinking about. Speaking of safe gold mines, there is Slam pushing the gold mine of MR.YO here.
Yeah, but he will do the tower in time, I think. Yeah, he will.
Tower is up. Look at DAUT. He's already gonna click into Castle Age. That's such a good build, and I really feel like DAUT was expecting the Aztecs here from their opponents.
He's having also idle time, okay? I mean, DAUT sacrificed almost a minute to idle TC. That's like 2 villagers, you know? To go up to Castles as soon as possible. And what is he gonna do now? I believe that the stables.
Yeah, he needs to go Fall Knights here. So, Fall Knights... And he can either do Knights and just go for the side of Slam, sort of beat back the Eagles, or alternatively he could go Knights and go forward Siege Workshop and just steamroll Vivi's base as well.
Well, but Vivi is being annoying here. He's sending spears. He's forcing him to use villagers. Now we see MR.YO also on the way to Castle with the Aztecs. But as we were talking, Lidacor, both GL going Castle as soon as possible, and they are both up to Castle Age.
Indeed they are. There's a couple of spearmen on the north. It's so weird to see some fights where it's only spearmen. Like there is one scout on each side, but they're too scared to go close. So just the spearman feels like a campaign mission.
Oh my god, he's in a village forward, and I think he explored. He saw the stable, but he didn't. But Vivi didn't notice. I mean, he has seen it that he could have denied that the stable forward, but Vivi is sleeping. Man, what the hell?
Yeah. That's a massive mistake there from Vivi, and it's also a mistake from DAUT not walling that villain. DAUT could have lost that 4 villager, and then the entire plan falls apart.
And he can still lose that one, but no, this is going to be, in my opinion, can be a quick game. Because look, where are those stables, Lidacor, on Vivi's face?
Yeah, and look at this. Look at the minimap. It's MR.YO signaling Vivi that there is stables there.
Yeah.
This is the moment where Vivi learns. Vivi didn't see them at all, and it's MR.YO that has to tell him that, hey, there is some stables in your face. On the other side, though, we'll have triple Barracks Eagles against an Archer play, which is kind of scary for Slam, if you ask me.
Oh my god, but yeah, it's scary, but this is even more scary is Disaster, honestly. Well, Eagle Warrior, and really, he could have denied both stables, and now... Yeah, but he has 5 spears coming, scouts, he did 40, he's gonna take the village, he need to kill that villager. But don't lose the scouts, so many spears. Oof. Very interesting. But, yeah, still, like, this shouldn't happen, Lidacor. Like, you explore that village and then you do not notice where you are paying attention then. I don't get it.
Yeah. Whenever I play and I do this, I always get my villager killed. I don't know how these pros actually avoid their opponents seeing it. Nonetheless, looks like Slam's crossbows will get cleaned up by the Eagles, and he's switching straight to CA, but I kind of feel like Aztecs have the chance to overrun you with Eagles before you can get good Cav Archer numbers, because
that's for sure. But the
Cav
problem is
Archer
how
is
he's
so
gonna...
hit and run.
Yeah. How is now Vivi going to survive against those knights? Come on, man. So difficult.
Yeah, the problem is that he's still full Feudal Age. That's the main issue here. If he was Castle Age, he makes a couple of camels and he's all good. And his eco is amazing, he just can't use it because guess what? Everybody is chilling inside his TC.
Nah, but Vivi's dead now. Vivi's dead now because all his whole strategy is bye-bye. Like, with the Kumans, you want to have a big advantage. He got, in theory, in numbers, but he has 58 villages, 15 more, but he has 14 idols villages. So, they are not working, and they're gonna lose more now.
And he's now forced to make a lot of spearmen. Look at how many spears he's got queued up in that barracks. Which means that he will be stuck in Feudal Age for longer, and you see that DAUT will just add additional TCs in Castle Age and outboom him. The fourth villager dies at least, that's good sign for Vivi, because at least there is no siege here for DAUT.
Yeah, that's for sure. Obviously, he's not in a disaster position because he is still with 61 villagers. So, he can't really make his spears. But obviously, when he's gonna reach Feudal Age, Castle Age, I believe that DAUT with 2 TCs already, he will catch up the numbers. And DAUT is moving great to MR.YO. And now MR.YO can't really use the Aztecs power.
This is why I don't like the Aztecs plus Kumans here. Kumans, you will be late to Castle Age, and with Aztecs you need someone to support you, otherwise the Berber Knights will just eat your Eagles here. So I think if you play Aztecs, Triple Barracks, Eagles, you need a civilization that's also very aggressive. Scouts of Vivi actually getting into the base of Slam over here, but I don't think they will kill a lot, maybe 1 or 2 vills.
Yeah, well, he's taking some villages from DAUT, he's 2 TCs, he's going, man. Look at 62 villages, you know. He's still killing some, but there's many spears. Vivi is defending really great, to be honest. According to the situation, and he's still 16 villages ahead. Well, with some other time, but he's losing all the knights.
Yeah, all the knights go down from DAUT. He doesn't have +2 defense, so TC fire helps quite a bit as well. Yo, on the other hand, does not have gold income. He has to make a new TC for gold. He is just selling resources so he can keep making Eagles. I think if Yo gets back to gold, White Wolf Palace is still alright here.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be back already. He has a second town center, but the biggest thing here is that now, Vivi can clean everything done by DAUT. Oh, he's gonna lose that village. Just wall the village, man. He's losing that village on the siege workshop.
Yeah.
The knights are +1/+1, but still, it's just spears. Just wait a little bit. You know, he's gonna lose again. All the knights like probably.
This could be dangerous for GL because guess what? Pikemen and Capdrams and villages beat the Knights, and the Eagles could beat the CA, but Slam is doing a beautiful job with the Cav Archers. Yo is just unable to get gold here for himself.
No, he has in the south that he sees, so he's fine. But
Or on gold only, that's the problem I think here for MR.YO.
Yeah, but the Pikes now will take over. They will take over. It's still not only 10 villages difference, but still, he's still 10 villages ahead after all this aggression, and he has spent so many knights. Still, these Berbers, cheaper knights.
Still, indeed, as you said, he lost quite a lot. I'm surprised that Vivi is not making 1 or 2 camels here, because that would probably make it easier to clean up those knights.
Yeah, even more with the mobility. Well, but he has at the limit. He has 1000 wood, almost no food. And what about in the south? He's now massing finally Eagles. This is the problem. Well, he has also a good amount of Cav Archers, but if MR.YO is able to mass a lot of Eagles, it's still dangerous for sure. Uh-oh. Oh, he's doing an amazing job, Slam, with these Cav Archers, huh? Oh my goodness, taking all the villages!
Slam has 64 vills, MR.YO has 42, and it's about delaying that Eagle push. That Eagle push is just so heavily delayed, and now Slam can send a couple of Cav Archers over to DAUT's side, kill the Pikemen, and DAUT can send some Knights to kill the Eagles. DAUT and Slam just seem to have a little bit better team chemistry here, and that's showing.
Well, they have much better army composition, because the combination they have right now, they have full mobility, Knights and Cav Archers. So it's perfect, because with the Knights you kill the Eagles, and with the, well, or with both, with the Cav Archers, with some micro you can kill all the army that now Yo and Vivi are doing.
Yeah, looks like Vivi just wants to clean up those forward stables, and at the end of the day he will basically have the same eco as DAUT. But down south, Slam is massively ahead of Yo right now.
And they are playing very good. Like MR.YO now is playing very, very good with a great strategy, and now the micro he's doing Slam is insane. There is some good amount of pikes and knights from Vivi, but the problem here is that the Slam keep killing another 2 villages. I mean, MR.YO is stuck on 40 villages, man.
Yeah, he just can't go anywhere, and he also has a lot of idols. He has to keep garrisoning that PC when the Cav Archers arrive. And he wants to flood Eagles, but he never has the chance to do that.
Yeah, those Eagles are +2, but still only 9 Eagles. Well, 22 Cav Archers that are going to be with husbandry. Those Cav Archers got Ballistic, Fambrain, all the others only missing the +2. Let's see if DAUT is gonna lose all those. Ooh, DAUT is taking a bad battle, losing everything, every single unit against Vivi, every single unit. And we have seen Lidacor how many games can snowball here, so be careful because right now the military numbers is basically the same.
It is. And if Vivi cleans up those stables, suddenly DAUT won't really have a lot of production. He's already rebuilding it at home. Instead, DAUT is selling a lot of wood, but wood price is already completely down because Yo was selling wood the whole time to support his Eagle production. That's going to be 2 more barracks for Yo. They need to make something happen with the Eagles, but the thing is that if those Eagles just start running towards Slam and start killing vills, Slam cannot do anything against them.
Yeah. Well, Slam has already 86 villages, DAUT 82 with not a lot of farming, but the amount of farming from Slam is insane. Where to go now? Because look at how many Eagles he's losing, man. I love to see the Eagles die.
DAUT is about to imp
Eagles,
here,
man.
and I feel like if it's imp, it's game over for White Wolf Plus here, because DAUT now has a good enough eco to potentially get some stables up on Slam's side and just really destroy MR.YO's egos with the Knights now.
Yeah, well, DAUT has 40 farmers, right? He's now adding 4 stables more. Those Knights are +1/+1 only, that's the only bad thing. But the Knights from Yo for Vivi, not even skilled by the armor, use the attack, okay. So, let's see what Vivi can do. But the biggest thing here is what MR.YO can do. He's so behind,
Nothing.
man.
GL has played this one really well, just delayed that ego push, and same thing, delay the potential Kuman, Capdram plus Pikeman push here in early Castle Age, and that's why GL is just able to outboom them. It's about that they were aggressive, and now they're booming.
They have been attacking the whole game, right? Since in Castle Age, they have been attacking constantly, so didn't let them to grow and get army. And you know what? You are going to have a decided game that is always exciting, and if I'm not wrong, the map left, if we get there, is for a spawn.
Yes, it is. Imperial Age coming in for both GL members, but there's gonna be some scary moments here with all those pikemen coming on the left. Slam is gonna have to help his teammate out, but this should be enough to deal with the pikemen.
Okay, yeah, it's too many Cav Archers, man. The Cav Archers is gonna... Lovely, lovely teamwork, but for the first time we see a lot of Eagles now trying to raid the Slam. It's gonna be an oath? Don't think so. There's still so many Cav Archers also to defend, so ay.
But there is more Eagles coming. This is the only win condition here for Yo, I think. They will never get to Imperial. So the best thing they can do is just try to pretty much destroy Slam's eco and make him unable to make units in Imp or upgrades.
Okay, it's a possibility. And we still see how Vivi has a good economy. It's at the same ratio that their opponents. The only problem is that MR.YO is not. And you can see the Cav Archers here, but now there is a good amount of Knights. +2/+1 need to go back. The problem is that those Cav Archers will get auto part and tactics for free in Imperial.
Yeah, nice quick pause by the way from DAUT, and this is exactly what we need here. Some Knights coming in, they do have only +1/+1, but that's enough to clean up the egos and once again just buy time for GL.
Yeah, even more with the Cav Archers behind them, because there is too many units.
Beautiful as well from GL. Knights going in to snipe the Scorpions, and now this is enough for GL to clean up the Eagles, and when Bracer comes in, those Eagles stand no chance.
Okay, well, Vivi is on the way to Imperial, but Mr. Yo is on the way to nothing.
Yeah, I mean, his resources aren't looking that bad, but do they have 3 minutes until Imp? Absolutely not, and they know that. Fun fact, on the North, there's actually a demo that was just about to pop before the GG.
That's why they quit. Yeah.
So, Gamer Legion strikes back, and a frequent occurrence today, Decider game.
Have been on the series Decider?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad at all, huh?
No. Looks like we have one of those days.
Yeah.
In here.
Well, that's great because, well, I mean, it's true that it's not that they were not important against the last week, but the second, it's even more, right? Some can be completely out of the tournament, then in the winners, you're gonna be in the quarterfinals. So obviously the competition need to go higher and higher.
Exactly. And with that, Rock Slide is in the hands of GL. And as you said, the last map would be Forest Pond. 1 and go. Alright, Decider game, everybody, in between GLB and White Wolf Palace. The winner gets into the quarterfinals. The loser has to play in the Decider game here. And it looks like we're gonna have Mr. Yo and Vivi on the right. Yo is playing Persians in yellow, and down south it's Koreans for Vivi in red. To the left it's going to be Portuguese for DAUT in blue, and Slam as Italians in green. One of my favorite civs for this map is Italians. I just feel like the fact that you can go for fish, you have a nice water play, but also Jerry's crossbows late game is very underrated and very important on this map.
I honestly don't know what approach would be the best here, and what they prefer as civilizations, because both can be very strong. I mean, Persians with a great boom can really dominate here. Then Koreans, imagine a castle drop with a lot of war wagons going all in can be sick. But then they have also good counter with Portuguese and Italians. So, can be very interesting. I mean, for the last match of the day and also a decider, they really need to play so smooth. Otherwise, it's not that it's gonna snowball like in all the maps, you know, but very, very hard to come back, because there's also the plus from the fishing ships. You know, if you control the water, a lot of factors can happen in this game. But probably the big battle will be in Castle Edge.
Yeah, there's 2 docks from Yo, 2 as well from Slam. DAUT is also going for 2 docks, and Vivi is not going for any. Looks like Vivi will just go fast castle into war wagons. But honestly, if there is a unique unit that performs pretty well against war wagons, it's probably Orgengan. You have a lot of damage output, so DAUT might not be that scared, although his stone is absolutely awful, so he maybe should.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to mine a stone. He has just the archery range now with the skirmisher. Vivi, he seems to be trying to go aggressive, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to go in.
Nope. Looks like DAUT is just going for a couple of skirms for defense, and wants to go into Castle Age, gets a couple of fishing ships out, but those will be short-lived. There is already fire galleys here for Yo, and Slam's fire galleys are apparently not finding the ships of Yo just yet.
Okay, well, Mr. Yo Persians, let's see what they do. Get in the water. Look at the economy already. I mean, 3 players are about to go up. Only Mr. Yo is actually not yet going, but blue, green, and red are about to click.
Yeah,
So
because you got the DAUT with some fishing eco that obviously helps a little bit here. Slam was only making ships, but he has some fishing eco as well. Yo doesn't have any fish, so that's probably the reason why he is a little bit later. But Vivi is mining stone, and for now, it very much seems like he might be planning a castle drop.
Okay, now Mr. Yo is gonna take the fish from blue, which is very important. DAUT is gonna lose that fish quite fast, as you can see. He's about to click up to Castle Edge, and the castle drop is gonna be at home I mean, he's gonna make the castle at home or he's going forward. I would love to see Vivi going aggressive, really.
I think he's going aggressive because he's making skirms. That tells me that he wants to fight with those. If you make a castle back home, no point making skirms. You want to move out with those skirms and archers, secure a forward position and drop a castle in the face of DAUT. Looking at Vivi's POV, he doesn't know about DAUT's gold mine. That's actually pretty lucky for DAUT.
Okay, well, but it really doesn't matter because you know that there's 1 gold, 1 stone at home. But yeah, you point out, and it might be out of the range. Of course, if you make a castle there, it's gonna be dangerous. But I think even with Botkin, it shouldn't be in the range. I don't know. Anyway, he's coming, man. Look at Vivi with 7 villages, the skirmishes and the archers, and he's gonna make the castle on his face. Well, this is what we want to see. Some.
Oh, DAUT has
really
a
strong
beautiful counterattack. He's burning down the wall of Vivi at the pond, and he's ready with some archers to walk into Vivi's base. But as he said, that castle is going to be dropped, and this is where we have to mention that so far every team has won its own home map, and the reason why it's even score is because White Wolf Palace won Arabia. So if the tendency continues, and WWP wins their own home map, they will win the series. That castle is going up, but DAUT's gonna have archers inside Vivi's base.
Yeah, well, no, but Vivi notice. Man, again, Mr. Yo notice. Look at the flurry. Mr. Yo notice before his own teammate. Did you notice that flurry? I mean, Mr. Yo paying attention to everything, man. He's such a great team game player, honestly.
Exactly, and he was pinging like crazy. It wasn't one ping, it was like, look here, look here.
Yeah,
and he saved Vivi here big time. Now it's fire ships for Slam, but behind this one, DAUT is actually playing 3 TC's Monastery defense, but those war wagons will deny his gold mine really easily here. And yeah, Slam is also on 2 TCs, but the demos are actually connecting very nicely here for Vivi, so...
But look
this
how
is still...
Lidakor, sorry that I interrupted you. Look how bad luck for Vivi if you put his point of view. Now he's gonna see the goal, but till now, he still couldn't see even with the castle, you know? Crazy stuff.
He can make a tower.
Yeah.
He can make a tower. He's Koreans. He can make a guard tower immediately. He's still mining stone, so don't worry. Vivi will make a second cast, and that will be in the face of DAUT. Just a tower immediately.
Yeah, I mean, even he's not needed more casters, right? Like, just spam towers on his base.
Yeah, and it's insanely hard to stop those guard towers because you need a lot of mangonels to destroy them. It's not like watchtowers. Guard towers are really hard to destroy.
Yeah, but I don't know what you think. I'm very surprised that he's doing this approach. Oh, he converted war wagons. Okay, DAUT is going for the monks, but it was expected this with Korea, right? So for that reason, I was like expecting, oh, maybe he's gonna drop a castle himself and defend with organ guns, or just defend with the castle.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. He's now mining stone. Something that Vivi might actually be able to see. Vivi sees the stone mine. He's got some skirms there, being annoying. As right now DAUT is off from gold. He's just trying to get to a castle, but I'm not even sure if that's gonna happen. He has 3 TCs but no food eco to work with, for example.
Yeah, and just look how he's under the TCs, arrows, and he's basically not losing the wagons. Now maybe he's gonna lose 1, you know, because but has been there for the last 2 minutes. You know, he's gonna take the mangonel. He's trying to kill the mangonel. Got it. Well, it's really worth it because he knows that DAUT is at the limit completely. This, in my opinion, has been... I don't say that it's over, but it's been a little bit of sloppy gameplay by Gamer Legion in these decided games.
And Yo is just booming on 3 TCs, so is Slam. Slam's got some crossbows, maybe picking off a couple of wheels from Yo. But it's going to be 3 TC boom for both players, but Vivi is much more ahead compared to DAUT, to be honest, and DAUT is off from stone. This is why I highlighted that stone mine is really bad for DAUT over there. And I'm not even sure if he's gonna have enough time here to gather the stone he needs.
He will do another tower probably now, baby. Just probably where he's doing the market, around that area where exactly, you see it, there you go.
Yeah, DAUT is at 330. And that market also needs to go up because DAUT needs to buy some stone. What's the problem? You don't have gold to buy stone. So DAUT is gonna have to use the market very heavily, sell a lot of wood, buy a lot of stone. it's going to be very inefficient for him to get that castle up. But he needs it.
And we have to remind to the viewers that Sling is not allowed till Imperial Age, till you are in Imperial. The player who is gonna give resources need to be in Imperial. I'm not telling this because you can see how Slam has a lot of gold, for example. He could send some resources, but you cannot.
Exactly. As a tower comes up on the right side as well from Vivi, that's a very smart tower as well. It's going to deny the fishing from DAUT. Gable Legion still has a slightly better economy. But what I love about this one is, look at this. Vivi is 64 Vils, DAUT is 61, but DAUT is 3 TCs and Vivi is 1. It's just so similar to the first game, I think.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Oh, and Upsong coming in for Vivi. That's going to give +2 range to those towers, and it's just going to be insanely painful to clean up for DAUT.
Not painful, just impossible. I mean, DAUT is doing a couple of rams now, but he's completely cornered. He's cornered completely now. He only need to send villages and just destroy those rams. Yeah, it's a pity because after some really nice games and good cities, I don't feel that was like, okay, I'm gonna go for... Okay, he has a stone to make a castle now, DAUT, but where he's gonna make it?
I think it has to be right next to the TC and the monastery. That's the only place where you can rush it up, and that's probably the plan.
Well, this can be used the GG. Then.
Yeah, I think that's actually a proper DAUT castle from DAUT.
Yeah, well, he's sending all the villies, as you can see. How many villies he's sending? I will select them all. Only 32 lead a core. 30, well, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, 29 now. Losing some villies. I would love to see now the la, you know, but I will keep professional.
Yeah, that castle... That might actually be a proper DAUT castle, because I think it actually will go up.
Yeah, but with how many villages left for DAUT?
0. That is the actual DAUT castle. He's at 41 vills. Well, the castle went up, congratulations. By the way, the two castles are within range of each other, so now Vivi could make a siege workshop, get some rams in, and just ram that castle down. Look at the quick calls.
To be honest, he needed this castle.
Yeah, he needed it. And honestly, as much of a meme as it sounds like, that was his only hope. So, yeah, he's at 38 vills, but he has 3 TCs. His chances are almost non-existent. Yeah, well, but maybe they are still hoping that Vivi's eco is not great. That's something I can think about.
Yeah, well, definitely it's not like a huge boom because he has 2 tone centers, but he has more than double the abilities than DAUT. It's true that now Slam is on the way to Imperial Age, so maybe he can do something. He is against MR.YO with 4 TCs and only 103 villages and full boom. But, well, if Slam going for Genoese Crossbowman, could be well against the Persians, and he's also ahead, being in imp, but it's 2 versus 1 right now. That's the problem here.
Yeah, it's 2 versus 1. Genoese crossbows would kill everything. They kill war wagons, they kill cavalier, but Yo is coming in with castles as well. I think the big problem for Slam is that he only has 1 castle for Genoese crossbows, and simple crossbows will just die to Persian knights here really easily. And you also have towers. So look at the towers inside DAUT space.
Yeah, I was about to say that he has a stone to make another castle, so I have more production, but I don't know why Slam is not doing yet the second castle.
Yeah, he needs that second castle very soon. War wagons now coming from 2 directions. Many of those war wagons are weak, but yeah, DAUT and Slam probably anticipate this one. I mean, at this point, Slam might be able to hold for a moment, but DAUT is not going to be able to help him at all.
Ouch. I mean, I have enjoyed a lot the series, but this last game a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think? Because it's not a surprise strategy. It was looking like pretty clear that that strategy will happen, and you will expect probably a little bit better counter here by DAUT.
Yeah, I really like the Italians pick, but it was indeed surprising that DAUT just went fast castle into 3 TC boom. against the Koreans player. If it was against the Persians player, I'm going to say, okay, I understand the concept. But 3DC Boom against the Castle Drop just feels a little too risky, especially because we know that Vivi is an aggressive player. It's not like he's up against a big boomer that will never Castle Drop. Vivi will drop a castle in your face in the moment he has the opportunity to do so.
Yeah. Well, that has been the decider, and then we have now the WWP, MR.YO and Vivi into the quarterfinals, and we will see DAUT and Slam the next weekend as well, which is nothing too bad because people love to see DAUT and Slam playing.
Yeah, it's going to be a decider for DAUT